What up, you guys? Empress of Duality here. I'm gonna wait just a second for some people to pop up in the chat. Hopefully y'all come hang out. I mean, I could just be sitting here talking to myself. Don't know. What y'all see? Oh. Want to say hello? Pretty kitty? Hello. Hi, there's a baby kitty. Gotta wait for everybody to come on. Yeah, I gotta wait for the tribe. Hi, babe. Still come in here if you want. Just saying. So yeah, I want to hang out with you guys. I want to vibe for a little bit. I want to get some shit. I gotta talk about some shit. And just, I don't know. What does Danny say? Shoot the shit, I think is what he says. Shoot the shit for a little bit. Baby, come on now. Keep getting hair in my mouth. I don't like it. Hey babe, can you do me a favor and share this in the Love Vibe tribe, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Baby, I cannot. Like, can we please compromise here? Is there a way for you to be up here and not get cat hair in my mouth? So, like I said, I'm gonna wait and see if any of y'all pop on. And then I'll start talking about some shit. I got a ton to do before bed. Okay, no worries, babe. I understand. I understand. Thank you. Well, anyways, while I wait for y'all to pop on, y'all need for y'all to tribe, listen. When y'all get that notification, y'all need to instantly click. Okay? I'm just saying. Calling all fellow Love Vibe tribe members. Isn't this cute? Baby, come on. Danny's slacking. Danny is slacking. He didn't even post a link. Like, come on, baby. What you doing? Hold on, I'm gonna post it. Give me a second. All right, well, let me just start off by saying the struggle has been real, okay? And listen, the reason I'm showing up here, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You see this? You see this right here? Okay. Damn, Pharaoh. Like, whatever, you guys. I think that one of us from the tribe had to show up and be like, listen, everybody's struggling right now. Everybody's being challenged. Everybody's got shadow shit coming up. Everybody's like uncomfortable in their body, emotions. Shit's popping off in your relationships, at work, with yourself, right? And I'm just here to remind you guys, unconditionally fuck it, right? Like, sometimes when things start just like stressing us out and we're not feeling good in our body and shit's just like chaotic and uncertain and uncomfortable, uncharted territory, we take it so fucking personally. Oh my God, we take it so personally. And then it's just like we're in a loop of suffering, right? Hi, Gina. What's up, love? Good to see you. So tonight I just came up here with whatever the fuck this is. Oh no, my loop. Oh no. Oh no, I lost my loop. Whatever the fuck this is. A Ramblin' Mike t-shirt. No makeup. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Okay? Literally, let me just tell y'all some of the fucking sensations that I've been feeling in my body. I'm feeling like I'm gonna throw up sometimes. I have no appetite. Haven't been able to eat like I normally eat in like a week. No bullshit. Sometimes I don't know if I'm like nauseous or if I gotta take a shit, like being straight up, like the struggle is real. Sometimes I'm like happy and then it's good and I feel peaceful in my body, and then all of a sudden like this wave comes in of like emotion or like dis-ease in the body. My body aches, my neck freaking hurting, lack of motivation, feel exhausted, feel mentally exhausted. I feel fucked up, feel confused. I'm confused as fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, I ain't never been so confused in my life. For real though, like, and whatever, man, you know what? And I've just been like trying to chill and like been practicing relaxing into the uncertainty and doing my shadow work and using the tools that I have, and like you know, maybe even sometimes putting on this act that everything's okay when internally I'm like emotionally dying inside. And here's the thing, I've been like emotional, right, where like even sensations of like grief, man, I'll be driving in the car with a friend, singing to the song, like rapping out, vibing out, having fun. And then all of a sudden I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry. And I'm like, I don't really want to cry right now. Like, he's over there like thugging out to a rap song and I feel like I'm about to cry. And what's funny is I feel like I'm about to cry, but I can't cry. Right? I can't find my release. I can get it up, but I can't come. Right? How frustrating is that? That's how it feels. And then like I'm just practicing like relaxing into not trying to figure it the fuck out. Like, I know I got some shit coming up. I know I got some shadow work coming up. I know I got some emotions that I need to deal with. I know that clearly there's something going on that's causing disharmony in the body. That's how I feel, y'all. That's just some of the things, man. And I just wanted to be the one. You know what? I didn't even want to be. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow. Wow. But I just felt like, you know what? People need to see this part of me so that they can understand that, like, it ain't got to be so personal. It doesn't have to consume us. We ain't got to figure it the fuck out, because let me tell you something. Brooke's like a queen of figuring shit out and, like, self-reflection, and it doesn't matter. Like, it's a journey. And you know what? I was talking to a group of friends and I was like, how it has felt lately is like riding a wave. You have no fucking control over the way the wave flows, right? You can have techniques, right? You're surfing on a wave. You may have certain techniques, but you can't control the fucking water, right? So like you're surfing on wave and like you can't control the water. You can use your tools or your techniques to find stability, right, in riding the wave. But there's no controlling the fucking wave, and you just gotta go along the journey. You just gotta ride the wave out. But if you resist the wave, best believe that wave's probably gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you make it over the wave, there's a wave that you didn't see, and that one's gonna take you out. But like, let me say hello to some of the people in the chat. Hi, Kate. What's up, love? Good, Gina. I'm glad. David, what's up, love? It's been crazy, right? Like my fucking hair? Come on. Come on. Tell me you ain't never seen hair like this before. Y'all wish. Y'all wish. It's like, I'm just kidding. Since like Halloween, so much stuff has happened. Tears off and on about different things. Here, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. You know what I've noticed? The state of the world, collectively and individually, it's like we're all on this journey of uncertainty. That's what it feels like. No matter how smart you are, no matter how many tools you got, no matter how spiritually developed you are, no matter what practices you have, like, you feel it. We're feeling it. I feel it. You feel it. We all fucking feel it. So why don't we just admit that we feel like shit? That, like, I have been triggered, I don't even know how many times. I have done my practices and I still keep getting triggered and I don't even know what it's coming from, and then I think I do know what it's coming from, and like it doesn't matter. I find clarity and the clarity doesn't make a fuck. Like, it just is what it is, man. But you know what? Even in the midst of chaos, you guys, like, you can just, here's the thing. When we feel like we're struggling, we take it personally and then we don't want to show up. We don't want to do our usual routine things that actually make us feel pretty good, that help us stabilize on that fucking wave, right? Like for me, sometimes when I start struggling a little better, for me especially, man, when my body starts hurting, it sucks. I hate when my body hurts, man. That's like my weakness. Fucking physical pain. And I notice when my body hurts, I'll try to like eat something and it makes me feel better. It kind of like soothes a little bit of the pain. I don't know if any of you have ever noticed that, but sometimes when like I have a headache, if I drink some caffeine, the headache will ease. But really, what I do is I stop drinking my water. I don't want to go for a walk because I'm tired. I don't want to do my exercises because I feel fatigue. And let me tell y'all some other shit that I've been feeling. My body's just been on fucking fire. Anybody else? Has anybody else been experiencing that? My head, oh my God. It just feels like from the center of the back of my heart chakra, up my shoulders, my neck, my head, and my freaking jaw. Just like all this pressure. Like a pressure headache. You know what I'm talking about? Not like an aching headache where your eyes hurt, but like a pressure built up headache. That's how I've been feeling. And like, what's funny is when I feel that way, like, I want to just like sit around and like not do much, right? But what I've noticed is if I just go drink my water, if I put some music on and just like sing for a little bit, maybe dance for a little bit, do some stretches for a little bit, even though I don't fucking want to, if I just do it, if I use my little, y'all remember my little massage gun thing? That fucking big ass thing with the two little balls on it? I was doing my jaw and my head and my neck and my shoulders and my back. Haven't done that for like a week. Why? I don't know. Because like I've been hurting for like a week. So like why wouldn't you do that if you're hurting? Don't know. Don't get me lying. Don't get me lying. But like another thing I've noticed is like the discomfort in the body, man, has been surreal. Like for me at least. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all are feeling it too. I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying. What's up, Elizabeth? Good to see you. Yeah, right, Gina? Like my face is fucking hot. You know what's funny though? Like my body's on fire, but I'll notice that my hands will be cold and I'll like put them on the hot spots on my body. You know what else I've been feeling? Oh my God, I've been feeling like some of you might not know what this feels like, but if you've ever felt like withdrawals, it kind of feels like fatigue and like chronic dehydration in a way. That's kind of how it feels. The body aches. You feel fatigue, lack of motivation, tunnel vision thoughts, and almost like a cold sweat feeling, right? Like you're burning up, but you're cold. That's kind of how it feels. Withdrawals. I've been feeling that too. And that reminds me that actually I got a channeled message about that a few months back. I have to check it out and see what it was. But I don't know why I showed up, because I just want y'all to understand that, like, it is what it is. It's not fucking personal. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, baby? It's okay to be a fucking mess. It's okay to be confused. It is okay to be uncertain. It is okay to look a fucking mess if you want to. Like, whatever, man. Like, we try so hard to fit this mold of whatever our perfection is in our head, or who we're expected to be, who we're supposed to be. I just cannot. All right? I cannot. I'm not. I cannot. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. And like, as a leader too, right? Or like as maybe the leader of your house, or, you know, the parent, the mom, the friend, and right, the supportive force, the guiding force, however it may function in your life. You want to act like you got it all together and put on a smile and, you know, help other people and kind of put your stuff to the side. And it's just like, because for whatever reason, we think that we're weak if we ask for help. We think that something's wrong with us if we're not perfect. We think that something's wrong with us if we don't meet expectations that we put in our own head and other people. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. You know what? Maybe if I don't know. I just take it as it goes, you guys. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm fine, sometimes I'm feeling good, sometimes in the moment, like I feel like I'm suffering inside and in my body. What do you do? You know? And like, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the lesson behind this energy of uncertainty. That there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing you need to figure out. There's nothing you need to change. It's just like being with it, man. Being with the wave. You can't control the wave, right? No matter how much you want to, and no matter how good a surfer you are, you cannot control the wave. That's how I feel about it. You know? And sometimes, some of us... we're such truth seekers, you know what I mean? Light workers, fucking light warriors, fucking shit up, uncovering and discovering the truth of whatever, love, life, spirit. We do all this self-reflection, all this inner work, but we get lost in the darkness. We get lost there. We start to take it personally, and sometimes getting lost in that darkness is a dangerous place to be. And sometimes when you're in that darkness, somebody's gonna show up and pull you the fuck out of it. Because like, it's almost like limbo, you know what I mean? Someone that passes and they're stuck in limbo and they don't know that they're dead. They think that they're just like on a journey of life and like who they are, and then a medium comes in and they're like, dude, you're dead. You can go like to source now, right? We just don't realize. We start to identify so much with the darkness that we think that we are the darkness. We start to identify so much with the light that we think that we're just the light. So when the darkness comes in, we don't know what to do. And maybe that's why I'm showing up tonight. Because most of the time sometimes when we're doing shadow work, it consumes us a little bit, the darkness. It does. And it teaches us beautiful fucking things, man. Honor the darkness. But sometimes we stay there for a little bit too long. Look, don't stare, right? Look. Yes, you are a badass, infinite, immortal spiritual being, but you are human, baby. This mind, right? It's in an evolutionary process. To me, I don't think the mind can actually yet. I don't think the mind can really understand, begin to articulate, transmit, or communicate the essence of our soul. I just don't. And it's like a child. You know what I mean? If you put a child in the darkness for 5 hours straight, like, if you put a child in the darkness for a week straight, that child gonna be fucked up. That child gonna be fucked up after that week. Tell me they're not. And we're like doing the same thing to ourselves. And like the thing is, the child that's in the darkness, all they had to do was go and open the door. But they're afraid of the darkness, so they stay, right? So then the parent comes in the door, gets the child out of the darkness, and is like, hello, you don't have to stay here. And that's why I'm showing up, man. Yes, we're triggered. Yes, we're struggling. Yes, we're emotional. Yes, we look a mess. Yes, we're saying things that we don't mean. Yes, maybe some of us are behaving in a way that is not helpful or serving to ourselves or others. Like, I don't know, man. I just want to give y'all a break. Because I had to give myself a break. I had somebody pull me out of the darkness, and they didn't even mean to. They didn't even fucking mean to. I was talking about how I've had these emotions come up, man, where I felt grief and I needed to cry, but I couldn't cry. Right? I could get it up, but I couldn't get it off. I could feel the grief, but I couldn't release it. And then I went to class today, and someone in class, unintentionally, said one thing to me, man. One thing to me. And that one thing brought me out of the darkness that I was just keeping myself in. And like, my darkness this past week has, let me figure this out. Let me explore. Let me ask questions. Why am I feeling this way? What is this linked to? What is this trying to tell me? Listen, I love us light workers and what we do. But we go so deep into the shit sometimes. So deep into that rabbit hole that we are in the epitome of darkness and we can't get out. Because we forgot that we went down a rabbit hole to begin with. If you go down a rabbit hole and you get into the darkness and you don't even remember that you went in a rabbit hole, so you got to go back out of the rabbit hole to get out, what are you going to do? But anyways, let me see what some of y'all are talking about. I gotta fix my whatever the fuck this is. It's hurt my head. Oh my god. Hi Aisha, what's up, love? Good to see you. Brittany, what's up, love? Aw, sending you love, Brittany. Sorry to hear that. I know that must be challenging and very painful. And if there's anything, man, I've learned about that kind of situation when I went through it, there won't nothing anybody could say to me to make me feel better. But I love you. I support you. If you need anything, I got you. Oh my god, look at this fucking hair, y'all. Okay? Look at this fucking hair. I put my shit up. Let's see how the bun turns out this time. I'm not a bun person. I don't know how to do buns. Oh wow. Wow. You know how girls know how to do those like cute messy buns? Yeah. Somebody please teach me. Because I sure don't know how to do it. I tried to get Danny to come in here, y'all. He wouldn't do it. He came in and we have a snowstorm right now. Oh my God. Reflection of the energy, right? Seems like it at least. But he came in from like doing whatever he was doing outside. He had snow all stuck in his beard, on his face, on his head, all on his jacket. His hair was like this and had like snow and shit like all tucked in it, and then the pieces of his hair was like wet and like frozen to his face. I was like, please come in here with me. That that look is great for what I'm going for tonight. He wouldn't come. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, I'm gonna go for this is the only other bun I know how to do. I don't wear my hair up a lot because I have so much hair, I get headaches. So that's my excuse for why I don't know how to put my hair up. This is my other bun. Let me know what y'all think. Wait, don't judge yet. I ain't finished. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Jesus. Hold on, wait. Oh my God. Listen, the two little hairs on the side, they make a difference, okay? Is Jessica in here? Let me just see. No, I don't see it. Hi, Michelle. I don't know if I said hi to you. Drive home. Okay. Hold up, hold up. Oh, that probably looks horrible. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I got. That's like the best bun ball. Yeah, that's what okay. Where is my phone? I gotta make my lunch. Let me see. I'm gonna read something to y'all. Oh, and if y'all didn't watch the meditation earlier, those breathing techniques that I use, by the way, didn't learn those, just self-exploration, that it works for releasing stress, especially the breathing techniques. But the meditation, it really helps just like let go of all the shit that's like in our energy field and our bodies. Gives us a place to just kind of relax for a bit, release. I ground you guys a little bit. What? I don't know if I should be offended or not, baby, because I don't know what that means. We talking about my bun. What are you trying to say? 3 B's. Brooke's bun balls. Wow. Perfect bun, Gina said. Wow, I wasn't expecting that comment. But yeah, you guys, man, just unconditionally fuck it for a little bit, okay? Remember that. Yes, it's gonna be challenging. Yes, there's maybe confused sometimes. Yes, there's gonna be discomfort in the body sometimes. There's gonna be heavy emotion sometimes. But like, don't forget to do the things that have proven to be helpful in the past. Not with the expectation that they're gonna make it all better, right? But just out of self-love, man. Love, right? Just like if somebody you love is sick, right? They're sick. They can't do things for themselves. You're gonna make sure they have water and food. Maybe take them to the beach and exercise, or take them in the backyard and just sit outside for a little bit, put their feet in the grass, right? Do those things for yourself, even if you don't want to. It's a practice. Practicing with doing the things that have proven to be helpful. Not that those things are going to save you from the discomfort, right? But just taking the wave as it comes. If you can, shift the energy. If you can't, don't be afraid to show up as you are, okay? Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to look a mess. Don't be afraid to cry in front of people. Like, fuck it, man. You don't know how much it can help someone to see you be vulnerable and authentic with how you feel in the moment. You never know what you can learn by just embracing the discomfort, right? If you need help, ask for fucking help, man. There's some people that, like, they're suffering or they're being challenged with emotion. Their lives have changed dramatically, and they think that they have to do it all themselves, because if they don't, then they're being weak. Then they're making their problems someone else's problem, and that's not true. You can support someone without taking on their shit, without trying to fix them. You can just be there in love, man. I'm glad to hear y'all enjoy the meditations. Because I be wondering, like, even me, y'all, I'm like, man, does the shit I do even help people? Like, do people even care? Like, does it matter? Should I just change everything that I do because I'm not... Because there have been clients of ours that, like, no matter the tools, no matter the practices, no matter the guidance, no matter the meditations, it just didn't seem to make any difference. And then I put that... I took it personally. And I had a moment where I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to do tarot readings anymore. I don't even know if it's helpful. I don't know if it helps at all. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, sometimes it's helpful to just support somebody in whatever way that you can. That's it. Just being helpful, man. Helpful to yourself. Helpful to other people. In your definition of helpful. Somebody else doesn't see it as helpful. Fuck them. Like, whatever. Maybe something that you think is unhelpful is incredibly helpful to someone else. You just never know, right? You never know, but you gotta go on the journey. I came out in the messages today. Just go on the journey. You're confused. You're going through shadow work. You're in a dark night of the soul. You're in pain. Don't stand there in that crossroads, right? That's the vision that I had earlier. It was a crossroads. And what I saw for most people is they're standing in the middle of the crossroad trying to figure out which way to go rather than just going down a road. You don't know what's down this 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 road. Just go on the journey. That on the journey is where things become clear. On the journey is where you learn, is where you grow, is where you practice, is where you integrate shit. Right? And it was just the messages earlier too, just like admitting the truth, man. Even if you find out the truth that you admitted ain't really true, it was just distorted in some way and you thought it was truth, fuck it. How do you know unless you go on the journey? How do you know, man? How do you know what you're capable of until you're under pressure? And even if you fuck up under pressure, your interpretation of fucking up, like, there always seems to be something that comes out of it. And another thing, no matter what you're going through right now, it's not going to stay this way. And there's been a lot of things in my life that have been painful that I chose to numb right? I used to do pills. I chose to numb it all. I can't deal with this. I can't take it. I need pills to survive. I can't handle this emotion. I can't handle my life. I can't be present with people. I just can't do it. So I would just numb it all out. But even those painful situations, they deserve your attention. They deserve your awareness. They deserve you to be present, right? And even some of the most challenging things I've ever been through, there are parts of me that regret running away from it. I wish I could have been present with it. Because if I was present with it, I may have learned something. So that what I'm challenged with now, who knows what tools I could have collected from that journey. Who knows what insights about myself I could have found on that journey, but I wouldn't go on the journey. I just sat at the crossroads and circled. And circled and circled and circled. And blamed everything else for my suffering. And you know what else has been really helpful, you guys? When we're like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, or maybe it's the evolution of the mind, or maybe it's taught, maybe it's learned. But it almost seems like humans have an addiction to figuring shit out, to understanding, which is beautiful in a way, right? Because we figure some shit out, don't we? We understand some shit, don't we? Right? But at the same time, too much of something can become poison. And it's almost like individually and collectively, we have an addiction to figuring out, to fixing, to saving. Let me figure this out. Why is this coming up? What do I do? Spirit, tell me, what do I do? We're addicted to doing. And we find it so difficult to just be. Just like I talked about in the messages earlier, the darkness within the darkness. When you go into your closet of shit, you don't bring your light with you. I thought you did. I thought that you did. And maybe in the beginning of your awakening journey, maybe we do bring our light in there, into the closet of self, of our skeletons. Maybe that's how we begin the journey of awakening, with a flashlight of light in the darkness. But then you get to a point, and it looks like we're at that point, where you walk into that closet of self and all you see is darkness. There is no fucking light. But you know what? Here's the thing. Humans want to walk into their closet of shit with their flashlight and be able to see so that they know what to fix. Oh, that's out of order. Let me fix that. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. That's disgusting. Let me clean that out. I can see it, so I can see what needs to be done. But what if we get to a point in our journey where we don't get that light? It's darkness within darkness. So how do you clean up if you can't see? How do you heal something that you can't see? Well, if all of you fucking people in the tribe, there are so many things that transcend what we can see and what the mind can interpret. True or false? Would I fucking lie to y'all? So what do you do when you're in that closet of self and it is an epitome of darkness and you have no flashlight? You can't see what to clean up. You can't see what to fix. There's no clarity. There's no understanding. There is a lot of uncertainty to the mind. You rely on the sensation of feeling, not doing. You feel it, man. You don't have to be able to understand something to be with it. You don't have to be able to see something to heal it. You don't have to have a light to be able to see in the darkness. We can feel those things. We can connect. And sometimes that's all it takes, just being in the feeling, being in the discomfort, being in the darkness with your darkness and just being with it, feeling it, accepting it as it is, taking responsibility, maybe forgiving yourself, forgiving others, letting go of grudges, letting go of hate, letting go of punishing yourself, letting go of figuring it the fuck out. Because let me tell you something, when you go into that darkness, when you go into that closet of self that is dark, there's no figuring it out, you guys. That's something that is learned. That is human. That is like a human thing. Let me use my mind to figure it out. But there's a whole other side of us that transcends the thinking process, that transcends the figuring out, the fixing, the saving. You can walk into that closet with your eyes closed and you can feel. Yeah, you're not going to like some of that shit that you feel. Some of that shit, when you walk into that closet of darkness without a light, is going to be scary. It's going to be fucking scary. It's going to trigger you when you stick your hand in something and you feel something crawl out of it. And you can't see what the fuck it is, and it felt like it was some big ass spider. And you're locked in a closet with it. We are capable of so much more than constantly being addicted to figuring out our shit. Sometimes you just gotta sit in that closet, y'all. And it hurts, and I feel y'all, man. I feel you. It hurts. It does. It is not easy. It is challenging. There is so much uncertainty in that closet. There are so many things to be afraid of in that closet because your mind just doesn't understand. Mind just doesn't understand. But when you soften that you have to understand it, that you have to figure it out, that it's personal, and you can just be with it and feel it and accept it as it is, the things in that darkness will begin to come to the light, right? The clarity will come. The understanding will come. Everything that is defined came from the darkness first. And when you shine a light on it, then you get the labels. Then you get the definition. The light is what causes definition. Right? So sometimes we just have to soften that behavior of figuring it out and just go on the fucking journey. Ride the wave, y'all. Be vulnerable. Close your eyes and go in that closet and It is what it is. It's your closet. It's our closet. Right? Even the things that are in that closet that you feel like your human self put there, man, Jesus Christ. Sure, it looks like your shit because, you know what? This is straight up. I just got this from Spirit. When we go into our shadow and we start to see shit there, why it looks like our shit is because we're so addicted to like figuring out why we created it, how we created it, why we put it there, what the wound is, how to heal it, that like the only way for Spirit to get us to just like go into the shadow is to make us believe that it's about us. Some of it might be about you, but a lot of it is about us. And one of my favorite sayings Spirit's ever given me, you gotta go through you to get to the we. So what does that mean? You have to transcend this limited identity of who you are to get to the essence of us, man. Right? What's up, Jessica? Good to see you, love. But that's my rant for tonight. And I just needed to remind you guys. Because even I lately, okay, look. Even Brooke lately. I'm just like, oh, I'm okay. I'm gonna relax. Relax into the uncertainty. I'm gonna do my shadow work when I can. But like, I have not been okay sometimes. Like, that shit sucks, man. There's been some creepy crawling shit in my closet. But how the fuck does it help anybody if it's all just personal to me? How self-absorbed is that? It's all my shit. It's all about me. My shadow work, it's personal. It's personal. I can't share it. I can't show up. And not until I figure it out. And I still struggle with that sometimes too, y'all. I do. So many times I retreat because I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I gotta figure some shit out. I feel like I have to be a certain way. And like, tonight I just didn't want to do that, man. I'm a mess. My hair's a fucking mess. I ain't got no bra on. I don't give a fuck. I'm raw. And the people that'll accept me will accept me. And the people that don't, fuck them. That's how I feel. That is how I feel. Sometimes I have to eat my words. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. I think we just need to get used to, like, we're gonna fuck up. It's gonna happen. But like, really, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It is what it is and fuck what it ain't. I don't know. It almost seems like the only identity that we're ever trying to please is the one that we made up in our fucking head. The story that we tell ourselves. The expectations that we set. The Unbound Soul. Beautiful book. The Unbound Soul. Unbound. Oh my God. What does that mean? I don't know, but I love it. It means so much. And I just... But what I've learned about unbinding myself from all the illusions, from all the perceptions, from taking shit personally, from my identity, what I have learned is that, you know what? When you start taking yourself out of shit, when you start looking at yourself and the world, and you stop taking things so personally, for Brooke at least, there has been a lot of uncertainty in that. I feel like a lot of us talk about being free. Like, I just want to be free, right? But then, when we get some freedom, there's so much uncertainty in that freedom. And then we just stay at the crossroads that I was talking about. There's this crossroads and we're just sitting in the middle, spinning in circles like... What's up, Tanya? How's it going? Hello. Ted, what's up, love? Good to see you in the chat. Don't I look beautiful tonight? Did I say hi, Tanya? I think I did. But yeah, you guys, that's what I got. I just wanted to show up for you guys. I wanted to remind you that just like... It is what it is. And fuck what it ain't. And even what it is, it isn't. And even what it isn't, it is. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this was helpful in some way. I hope that this inspires you to just like... There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just a journey, man. And to be honest, I don't know if we have any control over the journey. We can practice shit. And we can implement shit. But then what if those practices don't work? What if those practices don't give you what they gave you before? For me, I just feel like it all comes down to just releasing the control, man. I don't know, and that's okay. I am uncertain, that's okay. I don't feel good, that's okay. Letting go of the addiction that we have as a collective and individually for trying to control, trying to figure out, trying to save. And one of the most challenging things for Brooke is staying in the body, man. I have practiced being in my body for 2 years now, and I still fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's so like disheartening in a way because we take it so personally. But like, why does it have to be so personal? Why can't we just go on the journey? There's so much that we can miss on the journey if we don't take it. Or if we're trying to put the journey in a box, understand it, figure it out, control it, just ride the wave. You can't control the wave, and maybe that's what we need to admit. How you doing, babe? Are you gonna look beautiful together?
This is what I look like in my long johns.
Oh my god, baby. Very nice.
I gotta make lunch and go to bed.
You didn't even say hi.
Hey, everybody.
You just came in here and like, I don't even know.
Remember me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mess too.
But anyways, you guys, that's about all I got tonight. I fucking love you guys. Give yourself some slack. Soften the addiction to figuring shit out, to knowing. Right? Go into that closet of self that we've been talking about this whole time. That darkness within the darkness. Go into that closet of self without being able to see, without having a light to identify what's in that closet. And just feel and just be with whatever is in that closet. Yeah, there might be some scary shit in that closet. There might be. And that's okay. Just go on the journey. Okay? That's what we're here to do. We're here to journey. That's it. And whatever that you're going through right now, know that it's going to change. You're not going to be in that place forever. I can promise you that. Everything is always changing. And I'll say again, there were many things in my life that were difficult to be present with. But when I look back at those times in my life, when I chose to run, when I chose to abandon, when I chose to numb, I wish I could go back and be in that moment rather than doing everything that I could to escape it. And I love you guys so much. If you need a little bit of help releasing, I did do a guided meditation with some breath work. And hopefully that can be helpful to you guys. Thank you all for accepting me as I am in this moment. I accept you completely as you are. I love you. Y'all got this. Stop worrying yourself to death. So much love to you guys. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for everyone that showed up in the chat. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. Empress of Duality, out.